This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCF Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the North Texas Mean Green. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Flowers. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, without a safety over top, this quarterback, every time he sees one-on-one opportunities, trust me, he's going to take shots. He believes in his receivers. He's got receivers with speed that can win downfield. A great way to start this game with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Running back has it on the screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense played there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, when you have a guy that can get to the outside that quickly, use that touch pass to be able to get him on the perimeter, let him use that speed to pick up a first down like this.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. That pass falls incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Running back grabs it on the screen. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know Was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back? Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and short, they hand the ball off. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on the first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Knights, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the mean green offense is back on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to scramble now. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Complete with a running back, but can he get there?
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage on that screen.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Handoff running right. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, UCF. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. It's UCF in the lead, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's the running back in the flat. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
14. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Has the first down and more.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
The tight end does everything right here on this drag route except catch the football. Did a nice job of bringing his defender with him.
Here he goes. Will not be brought down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Knights. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the North Texas offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Breaks into the clear.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Contact as he threw it. Catch made in space. Look out. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the grab. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back into the process.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll be tackled after wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass punt. Can he get in? They finally they stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it! Touchdown, North Texas! Who says he needed explosive plays? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's complete. Broken tackle still going. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Off target and incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Snags the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the completion made. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fights through the tackle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. First and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Barkow. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Caught by the receiver.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Knights will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They can't stop him. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he scores! Touchdown, Mean Green! Now here comes the point after attempt. Knocks through the PAT, so the lead is 28-27. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
North Texas, 28. UCF, 27.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's almost hooked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust as their first timeout. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Going for his running back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
And they'll keep it. Junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, UCF! And they jump on top here in the second half. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And you're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. It's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Man, I understand here. We're in a one-possession game, and you got a chance to potentially keep this drive alive and get points on the board. But to not come up with that conversion is a big gut punch to come up empty on that drive.
Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The Knights pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knights.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The turn starts inside the 15. Breaks an open space. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
36.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. QB keeper all the way. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Quickly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, UCF.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. The shotgun handoff here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that first down is all they need to clinch the national championship. And the quarterback just takes a knee. We have a national champion, with the last team standing at the top of the mountain, the national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UCF Knights.